National Football League. Brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and the New England Patriots. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. These guys are in the middle of an incredible run. It has been a few months since their last defeat. On the other side, the head coach of the Patriots. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he's going to have a shot to leave here with another win. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
third down.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, it'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New England.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Ryland's kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This fielded at the 2. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long. They'll begin here on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He runs with it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Antonio.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Makes the score. Visitors 7, Patriots 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their 2nd possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. gain of 7 and a first down.
6-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field,
The ball comes out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
and with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision, just throw the ball away.
Taken at the 19. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball's out. Unfortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They bring their tight end right. On 2nd down, they'll run. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. And And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. So comes to the line now on 2nd and 2. Right back to the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll go right and find his running back. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
16-yard line.
The throw here is complete. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been effective with the ball in his hands all season long, the NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdown score. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is intercepted. Going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Patriots offense and their running back. Set. Once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. And not liking anything downfield, they'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2.
Up 3rd and 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught just past the pylon. Patriots. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over.
And look at this, the extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and a 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A 1st down there on a gain of 12.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the San Antonio 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a 1st set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
San Antonio.
Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Quickly to the outside and complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, San Antonio.
Touchdown, San Antonio.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the visitors will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We'll little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. You talk things over before third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. That's fielded at about the 18. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll look to throw here on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
To number 15. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
And the San Antonio first down. A gain of 9 yards. And
They'll look to throw again.
first down.
Right side going to be taken in by Walker. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Off he goes. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Here's first and 10. Going right, it's taken in. And they'll have a first down and definitely in field goal range now. Down at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Defense.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, San Antonio. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick is good. Visitors 21, Patriots 16.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Patriots offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Here's second and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. And this is the Texans wideout. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the Lions wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Lions will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Third down and 14.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 88.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. And that will be a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big hit.
Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the San Antonio 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's got a man. It's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, San Antonio.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, San Antonio. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Patriots 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A tough spot. 3rd and long.
Gain of a yard. makes it 3rd and 11.
They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here, down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there, gain of 15. And a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and 7. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Down at the 21, a gain of 1. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
His throw left side is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And he will not be able to get away. Good work. Getting in there and forcing out of bounds is a loss of a couple. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Throwing now from the gun. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
A run now on second down. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's a run going left. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10. Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Well, another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to get ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, San Antonio. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, for the point after. He knocks it through, and the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. We're back to it as the kicks away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Man in motion, heading left. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse. He's going to have the Pats' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
At the 30-yard line.
The gun, here's a run up the gut, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground, and he'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Tries to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
San Antonio, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's second and inches.
So it's a win for our visitors. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Foxborough.